ML79, so it's got like the more classic PAS kind of humbuckers in it, and it sounds, instead of sounding like this, it kind of sounds like that. All the top end is gone, you know, and they're just not quite high enough output for what I wanted to do. It was hard to get like this. Trying to think if there's anything else in particular.
There's little changes in the song.
Oh, in He Never Dies. Remember I was saying some of those parts, like, hello. Hey, buddy.
Long time no see.
We
Are you living in Brunswick still?
No, I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, word.
We're working on a cover song.
You excited? You guys see YouTube Magus? Yeah, dude, it literally took me the absolute longest to get here. Like, you ever been trying to get somewhere and you get stopped by every single light?
100%. Yeah.
So I went to the bank to pull out a couple $100 in fives for the thing.
Yeah.
And it took me like 30 minutes in the bank. I was like,
Right.
you've got to be kidding me. This old man was like, I need to pull this deposit out, but I need it in like $800.
Right.
And I need 37 ones and like 6 rows of quarters.
Super specific.
And this lady's like, really? And like, I was just like, of course.
You were standing behind him the whole time, just making eye contact with her. Like,
yeah, it was in Provincetown. There's 6 lanes, and there was one person working. I was like, it's Friday. Like, people are coming in with their paychecks and stuff. What?
Yep. Because, you know, the banks still have to take lunch at the same time as everybody else, which is dumb to me. Like, we do that. We always schedule lunches around, like, peak business hours. And banks do not do that. They don't give a fuck. It's noon. We're going to get our chicken Caesar out.
Right.
You know. But on He Never Dies, some of those, like, I'm playing that, yeah, but it's still just the root for you. Because then it's like, but I'm still playing the 5. Christian's doing the little squealy part. But then when it gets into the main progression, it's kind of the same deal. Sometimes I do the right. And so it's still the same root. Sometimes I'm just adding a 5 below it. So that can get not confusing, but like it's easy enough to see that and not, you know. I could do that with that Skinner, with that Aerosmith song. Anyway, trying to think any other particular parts that nothing has really changed. I mean, Christian is doing some different stuff in a couple of places. Yeah, that one, we'll just do, it's the same deal. That just comes in when the bass comes in, or when the... Sometimes I change the octave. But it sounds, I like what you're playing over here. You know, like filling it out, but not copying it note for note. So. Yeah, and then the end part, which we obviously didn't do with you playing the outro. Christian's doing the wow, 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 like the guitar part that goes along with it. I just drop out at that point, which works out because with him covering that, it gives me time to jump and switch over to the 7 because that's where I have to switch guitars. So. I talked to Jack from Dig Dog yesterday. I was like, dude, I'm getting an early fucking Christmas present.
Yeah. I'm glad they're down for everything because they've been my fill-in band forever.
Dude, I love those guys.
You could be like, hey, do y'all want to play in 2 hours? And they'd be like, let me see. Okay, yeah, we're coming.
Yeah.
Like,
we're on the way. We're in the car.
I am like heartbroken over Crawford's band not playing, dude. He's been like hyping it up to me like the last month.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's all I was doing was playing the roots, just going up high on the last one.
Well, if you're gonna go high, I'll just stay on that.
I'm probably not even doing that. Christian's probably going to do it. And whatever, if I decide to call an audible and play it when we play it, well, I will. It'll be fine. Yeah, dude, I got a tube screamer from Michael Longy, and that was what was missing. This amp fucking... And I have
Is it just like
like
a regular tube screamer?
Yeah.
Ibanez? Or...
And I mean, like, it's still on the clean channel. It's a little bit of drive. Hit it, but it's really not cranked up a lot. There's just something special about what that does tonally and tightens it up so much. But...
Has your drummer just been playing on the
Yeah, Jamie's just been practicing on Levi's kit, but he's been bringing it in. But it's fine because it has enough there where it's kind of free time. So if you let it space out a little bit, kind of like we're doing on the clean part too. Because I always thought, not always, obviously when we recorded it, I thought it was fine. But now as I go back and listen to it, that comes in way too fast. Like, it's only 4 bars and it's a very abrupt click, ding, 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 and it's so fast. And we've already slowed that down a little bit. But I like letting it breathe for like 8 more measures, for a couple more measures, usually 4 more, and then bringing it in, but slower. It sounds better.
myself to feel alive, and no one cares. I can't die. Cut myself.
And maybe like when the bass,
Spring 2005.
right? And when the bass comes in on that part, maybe the first time through, just do the roots. And then fill it in more like you've been, just so it kind of, same deal, so it starts and builds a little bit, Yeah. All right. So it'll start just guitar the first time.
From triangles to faces, alive, and no one cares. I can't die. I cut myself to feel alive, and no one cares. I can't die. I cut myself to feel alive, and no one cares. I can't die. Try to kill me again and again. Oh. Myself to feel alive. No one cares.
Yeah, that's what I was doing before. Was when I was that high. But yeah, I mean that sounded great. It just sounds cool because that's where the line starts repeating. You know what I mean? So it gives that first one a little bit of room to breathe, and that sounded great. I like that you're doing the. Because I'm doing the octave, and then Christian has a harmony on top of it. So it's. Yeah, so that's good. I'm gonna switch. We'll jump onto waltz for a second. What else you up to today, Brandon?
I'm going to bring my girlfriend lunch, and then I'm going to the venue to set up. Yep.
Word. I talked to Enzo just for a minute last night. I wanted to just double check, make sure he had Wi-Fi available.
Yeah.
Just so I can play some background music or whatever if I need to. Which I don't necessarily see myself doing a lot of because I'm not trying to make noise while the other band is playing in the other room. But just wanted to ask him about that and remind him again what time I'm talking about being there.
Dude,
and
what the fuck?
what up?
Dial Drive just canceled.
What?
21 bands in 2 months. Hey, dude, sorry, I've got some bad news. It looks like all of our Brunswick fans won't be able to make it out early enough for our time slot, so it looks like we'll be dropping off the show. Really sorry about that.
You're not that sorry about it or you wouldn't do it. All of our Brunswick fans. Motherfucker, come
All
play
of our
or
Brunswick
don't play.
fans. Who
Yeah,
says
that is fuck. That is a fucked up reason.
Who says that? Yeah, man, all of our Brunswick fans, man.
Can't come up
Just
with
say
later,
that you
so-
think you're too important to play that
Right,
early. 'Cause
right.
that's what you're saying.
Right.
Wow. When were they playing?
I had them on. Dude, what in the hell, man? Like, this is
Oh.
crazy.
Don't wait for them.
What time did they play?
1:30 to 2 on the other stage.
On the other stage?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, thank God you got Dig Dog because otherwise
been
that
an
would have
hour
meant
gap,
from
yeah.
1 o'clock to 2 o'clock we didn't have anything happening.
Dang, man, that is insane.
You know, it is what it is. Here's my advice. Keep a list of those bands that canceled on
Oh,
you,
dude,
right?
none of those bands that have dropped are playing my shit ever again.
Right?
Like, I
And-
might work with Gary in the future, but I'm really like rubbed raw by the way that he canceled too. 'Cause
No.
it's basically
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't like our time slots, so we're gonna drop
Right.
off.
Those bands can eternally suck my fucking fat white dick. You can tell Gary I said that. You can give him my phone number and tell him to call me. I know he's busy being super fucking important in Orlando, but
I
fuck
can't
him.
make that up.
and
Looks like our
fuck
Brunswick
him
fans
again.
won't be able to make it out early enough for a time slot, so it looks like we'll be dropping off
Right.
the show.
What kind
I-
of excuse is that?
I've said it. You've
like, what
heard
the
me
fuck?
say it. And if I haven't been
What?
loud and clear enough, I'm here to say it again. Gary is one of the most mealy-mouthed crybaby motherfuckers I've ever dealt with.
Yeah, and he's the one that made me get Dial Drive.
Right. Because his whole thing is like, oh, well, as soon as he left town, it was like, oh, Brunswick sucks and the music scene here is blah, blah, blah. Yeah, motherfucker, you moved to Orlando. There are like 1 million people in Orlando. Somebody has already done the hard work for you. You can just say that you're fucking sorry and lazy and don't have the guts to come here and do it for yourself.
Yeah, and these people
And that's
fucking
110.
suck,
I mean, that's
Fuck
a good
that.
perspective.
You know what I mean?
man.
If you don't like the music scene here, fine, move. But keep the music scene here out of your goddamn cocksucking, dick-filled mouth. I don't... if you don't like it, do something about it. I know somebody that is. There's a room of us right now that are doing that.
Here for y'all, so.
And I
Someday
ain't
gotta go back
with
over
that shit.
My
I
brother
understand,
can't
you know, like
make it.
obviously Reed fucking his ribs up. I get that. You know, the Illuminate Me's bass player fucking killing himself. I get that.
Those are the only two that I forgive. Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
it. The other 18 bands literally pretty much all just dropped off for bullshit reasons.
Right.
Like, I can't give you a good one.
Right.
I
Yeah.
literally can't. They just
Yeah.
go, like at least 5 or 6 of them were like, we don't like our time slot, so fuck you, pretty much. Like,
Right.
it's an all-day festival. You can't have everybody play it from
Right.
7 to 10. Like,
Right, exactly. Well, and if they were smart, they'd also realize that the reality is you're selling tickets to an all-day festival. Yes, there are going to be a certain segment of people that only show up for some of the later bands or whatever, but there's going to be a whole bunch of people there that stick through the whole day,
Right.
and by the time your band comes on and plays at 7 o'clock at night, they already been here for 8 hours fucking sweating and, like,
yeah.
Tired.
I'm gonna
right,
see if Imbringer will come by, because
Right.
I know I can fucking trust Alex, because he's another booker.
right. As far as I'm concerned, that 2 o'clock, 2:30 spot, that 2 o'clock spot we got, sold. That
Yeah.
shit is beautiful. Because anybody that's coming in like an exploratory kind of way knows it's an all-day thing.
Looks like y'all just gonna have to play an hour set.
Right. We're just gonna play the songs twice, yeah.
Yep, just be like, hey, we're gonna do it again, so
Yeah.
don't go anywhere.
On Waltz, you had the goes down to E. So it's and it holds B for 2 measures. Yeah. Right. And it follows the key part there.
I remember that first word.
Yeah. That's the next part. That's the key part where you're following him.
That was reversed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you because I've always played, you know, the riff part over it. But yeah, that first part, it does the. Because it kind of switches up later in the song when it gets the. It's the same thing, just, you know, the.
Start that part again.
So it's like
In my alternate reality, I'm unfolded upon everyone's ears.
Built up from death, I watch her rise.
Still my racing heart,
Fall into the land of rest.
searching for the wilted road.
I will bring you back.
Intentions to resurrect.
Frantically, I give you life. I'm trying to bring her back. My dead princess, I've come too late.
Built up from death, watching innocent rise.
Wake from my day.
Built up from death, watching innocent rise.
Weeping sweetly dead.
Built up from death, watching innocent rise.
My dead princess.
Built up from death, watching innocent rise. Built up from death, watching innocent rise. Built up from death, watching innocent rise.
That
We
Jamie
used,
will
we
do
used to do a breakdown. Every
Yeah,
day.
we did, but we just didn't. We couldn't remember exactly where it went and everything.
If
By then,
Jamie
we're
don't
gonna be-
remember it,
Yeah,
Only did,
Yeah.
only did it live one time.
yeah. I even talked about us just extending that part, and Jamie was like, "Eh,"
Yeah,
because you know he's been playing Allman Brothers tunes and shit for years, so this has been kind of a workout for him. Jamie's a great drummer, but he's been showing up to gigs for years with a kick drum, a snare, and like hi hats and a crash ride,
One little.
and that's it. So, and a lot of laid back playing with a lot of brushes and sticks and stuff like that. So it's been a little bit of a workout for him to get back into the busyness of it, you know. So,
So he broke out his double kicks.
yep.
yeah.
He takes the double pedal with him a lot for other gigs. Like he said, it's for him, not for the crowd. Yeah, just big ending on that E. Kind of watching for it.
On that D sharp.
Yep, that exactly. Yeah, dude.
B flat. Is it
I-
D sharp or B flat?
E flat. I've always referred it to by the flats. So for me, it's always been E flat.
Depends on which way you're going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I figure since I'm going down to it, I'm going down to the E flat. But this is that half step with that drop tune, so it's down to a G sharp.
That's a thick boy.
It's only a step off of that Deftones tune that I was listening to in the truck earlier. That's only a step off. Normally it's an H string and it's down to the F sharp, which is the second fret on a 4-string bass in standard tune. It's ridiculous. It's so low. Yeah. So. Yeah, it's insane.
Do
You want to go through a full one?
Do you want me to play that with y'all or just do it?
I mean, I think it sounds good. But it does it a little differently than that because it goes. So, like on the C one, it just does the at the end. When it goes, yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. That's the only little tick to that. I still fuck it up sometimes because it's
Maybe I'll just do it.
so similar. Yeah, like I said, it's hard for me to have a frame of reference for some of the little ticks and stuff of what Adam was doing because it was him, you know
I
what I
never
mean?
played.
And yeah, even when you did play with us, we probably weren't really hammering to the exact chords exactly the same, but
Y'all let me be creative with it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's really just those little things. What were you saying, John?
I was saying we should go through top really.
Okay. I'm down if we want to do that.
While we're here.
Right? Because this is it. After this,
Right.
you know.
Brandon. Drums.
Let's go.
Oh.
You know all the songs?
I can't play drums for shit, dude. I can only beat.
Oh.
Where's the pedal?
I'm trying to find a last minute like little Savannah band or something to replace.
Right?
So just something to fill the spot.
Heard that. Yeah, Jamie brought his own pedal and his own hat pedal.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the sweat wraps.
Yeah,
Levi uses them a lot. I haven't really messed with them. But, yeah, I gotta remember to go down to that. Okay, alright. We sound a little different. Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna crack actually this back. Scream into that mic for me. Barely need it. Alright. Perfect.
Good?
Yeah. I just wanted to crank it back a little bit. I hear it when you get into some of the higher screams, I can hear it splitting a little bit.
Ah, I
But
got you.
it's fine. Do what you do. Well, that's the sound guy's job to worry about.
Is that too loud?
Who's running sound for y'all? You got
Anthony's gonna just tweak it for us a little bit.
I figured.
Play again. Yeah, I think that'll be fine.
That'll be fine. This pedal's like so loose.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, so are we just starting at the TZ top? So I don't know where else to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
The sun also rises into the day. My flaws away. Nowhere else to go. Wait for the raindrop on my song. Oh, that day the rain will wash away what was done. I feel myself. What's done? What will it be? We have created turmoil. Separate the strokes. What is chosen? What you have now broken. Make it final. Nowhere else to go. Wait for the raindrops. Look outside of thought. The grass stains. The rain won't wash away what was done. I feel myself. Nowhere else to go when the rain drops. My mind's lost, I'm down on top. So yesterday, the rain won't wash away what was done. I feel
Yeah,
I gotta think about that.
right? It's a good challenge, you know what I mean? Making us have to really figure it out.
The little bridges. What was it? Okay,
Yeah, so. Yeah.
I couldn't hear it.
I'm just doing it with them. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty solid.
That's what else
That one I think is the most solid of all.
Yeah.
Dum, dum.
I'm a slut for those instead of.
Bow. That was the most solid, I think.
Yeah. It'll just be that last little hand part, so we should be fine on that. Alright, so we can jump into Prelude.
I got a replacement already.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Who's doing it?
This band called Death of a Deity. They're actually pretty big.
Cool.
But one of the people the person that sponsored main stage wanted to throw a band on, and I was like, oh, there's no room. So I hit them up. I was like, is that band still down? They're like, yeah, let's do it. I was like, okay.
That tempo feels good too.
Of
There's
your
no bass on this if I remember right.
right. For what I do makes an obvious trade. I am not sorry. Should you be ashamed? Will you touch a dream? I found your mistake. Spare the heartache. I will die alone. Scatter the pieces well, because I know
You are not beautiful, you are not beautiful, you are not perfect, you are not beautiful, you are not beautiful, not beautiful, you are not beautiful, inside, you're a white monster.
my laws of wind.
In my proximity, the sexual paralyzed. Beyond my vicinity, mindless proclaimed. The object ideal of perfection. Ruling a rejection. When admiration becomes obsession. In turn making self obsolete. The only salvation.
That's where you're holding the note.
Right.
Let's just
Yeah.
get out of that again,
Okay.
because I want to make sure that we're gonna hold that E note longer, and then go into the progression instead of going immediately up. So we'll just do that like from the last like 4 bars of that's that's when I'm going to start the lick. So I'm going to leave that break a little bit longer, so you'll just hold that E for a couple more measures.
Okay, let's go back to it some point in the vocal so I can.
Okay, yeah. We'll just do the last 4 times through where it's.
Sense of purpose, I let this consume me, exalted and flawless, deliberate idolatry, disillusion, your perfect face, comfort, my
hold that E longer.
Yeah, that's the part. That's the part.
Yeah. So basically, it'll just be hold that E until I come in on guitar, and then we'll just make the changes together. You know what I mean? Oh. last week. We had a pretty good really good rehearsal this week too, and I feel like we're as ready as we gonna get.
Is Christian still gonna play that solo that he used to do over that?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, he probably worked out something a little different than what he used to play, but he's ripping over that. There's a couple of parts. And then in He Never Dies, the
Oh, yeah.
There were 2 guitar parts in there. One of them was me, and the other one was Anthony putting the harmony over. Anthony put the sweep picking. Right? So I'm just playing rhythm on that and letting Christian rip on that part.
So he's gonna do
Came
that.
up with, yeah. Like we did last week, because he came up with, like, it's not exactly the sweeping thing that Anthony's doing, but it kind of combines both of the parts, where it's getting the melody across and all that, and I like the way it sounds, and I don't remember how to play that part.
So nobody's gonna do the "I've been living in hell." That's not gonna happen.
Probably not.
You doing backer vocals?
Nah.
Why not?
Nowhere really. I mean,
In
I'll
December.
probably have a mic so I can talk shit to the crowd. And there's a couple little things that you did, like doubling in the studio. Disillusion, right?
That's what I was thinking about.
I'll probably
like,
do those little things when and where I can, but I'm not crazy worried about practicing them because I'm gonna focus on this, and if there's room for me to do it, I'll do it.
I'm
You
just
know?
saying some of John's highs would sound really good with some deeps.
Well, I went in there and did it for Robbie's record years ago.
Yeah,
No,
that's
like-
all you need.
Yeah, but we'll fuck with it. That's gonna be a by-ear thing because I gotta get these parts right. This is my main focus. So.
Oh my god, I love Enzo. What the fuck? He's
up?
actually like excited about this one
Good.
because he made so much money last year and
Good.
he tried to act like he didn't make no money.
Right, yeah.
He was like, yeah, I barely made anything. I was like, you literally sold like over 100 cases of beer. Like, shut up.
Yeah, like
He had a mountain of beer and it was gone. And
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, we're kind of upset. We didn't really make
It
that
was
much.
gone
I was like, bullshit.
several
$6 a
hours
beer.
before. Right.
Like,
it was
what?
gone several hours before the night was over.
Before the first
Yeah.
game.
He
It's
was
like-
like, he sent at some point. I'm pretty sure he sent Connie out to like buy more.
He's done all this within the last day because I was just there yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a new venue, dude. So, have
Yeah.
you seen a picture of it?
No.
Dude, I was semi-worried,
Yeah.
but yes.
This wasn't here when I.
Yeah. No, we've been building that. I've been
Dude,
busting my
and-
ass building. I
And
built
until
all
a
the
couple of
stage.
days ago, it was still like sawdust-covered construction zone.
Which stage is that gonna be?
That's
That's
the
right.
stage.
Main
That's
stage,
where
that's
we
where
are.
we're playing. Yeah, that's what I'm running.
Ooh. Yeah, no.
Yeah. It's funny.
Where's
I
this at?
it's down on Second Street.
Look how nice that looks. He's putting the black
It's,
up
not
everywhere.
yet,
And
it's
the mirrors
not
in the back.
hospital.
He's did that
Okay.
too with the
It's around
doors.
that
He's got the
area.
whole.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got the front of it blocked off
Yeah.
too, and then he has that big couch in the front.
And
when
I
you walk
told
in.
him too. Nate has an extra string of those like outdoor string lights,
Yeah.
and I want to be able to turn the lights off in there. I don't want those overhead fluorescents burning.
This
That's-
is
you know what I
fucking
mean?
huge
We
for
got smoke
Brunswick
screen,
because
Yeah.
he's wanting to rent that out to me for
Yeah.
heavier shows like punk and
I'm sorry, Steve.
metal and stuff instead of the waterfront because there's so many homeless people there now.
That would be great, but I'm not trying to set off the fire alarm.
Confetti comes down.
But confetti, you got like a shirt gun. Like, fuck
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Now I'm gonna get the actual T-shirt cannon and shoot it at people from 4 feet away, nail them in the chest. You know.
Yeah,
The
I really
stadium?
wish y'all would have done some merch because I would have bought. I mean,
Oh, Charity was like asking me about doing stuff like, and like, but if we're gonna do that, I want it to be us sitting down and figuring out the artistic content. You know what I mean? I don't want it to look like, I don't know. I'm just not really into the anime cutesy.
do like the 2004 and just have Means of Despair like halfway falling off the shirt,
Right.
like right here. Little
Well,
tiny on
because
the front.
honestly, during the course of the history of this band, we only ever had one graphic that was associated with us, and
yeah.
it was that fucking TV screen, like that old school CRT TV tube screen in black and white with static on it.
Didn't I make you a logo?
That was it. Yeah,
I
you sent
drew.
me-
I
oh,
drew
yeah.
Tiny a logo
Yeah.
for Means of Despair. I was like, use this. Hold on. Can't you look at?
Drives deep in thought.
So
I'm like looking at my pictures I've shared with Tony. He threw that tree off, and he was like, "No, that's stupid."
I didn't call it stupid.
Aw.
I didn't call it stupid, but it's
I like
a little
That
anime.
looks like,
like a little-
like our original logo for the, when we were the obsolete.
Oh.
It was a skull. We weren't feeling it. You weren't feeling it.
Hey, minimalist is in.
Yeah.
I like the TV better.
The TV
I
just
have this
felt right.
graphic for Devil in the Oasis that I never used. I bet I could just put the words on there.
Right.
I don't know. I just wish you had something because I was like down. I was like, I'm gonna buy me the Spirit shirt.
Right. We might.
Anyways,
who knows? I'm not. Like I said, we'll talk about it after Saturday. But I have a pretty strong feeling this ain't it. You know what I mean? Like me, you, Christian, especially. Like it's easy for us to say that. You're obviously in Atlanta, so we haven't really talked as much. But like, this ain't it. This
Yeah,
won't be the
I
last one.
think
Well,
you
don't tell
already,
me
you already
that,
told
'cause
him,
I
right?
gotta
Like,
move back to Brunswick.
I'm doing a new band. I'm leaving Devil. This is gonna be my last show with them, and we're doing like a release in December.
Right.
So
I already-
If y'all want to run it back,
I
we'll do,
already.
like a waterfront show or something.
I already wrote. I already wrote
back.
the first part of a new song. I already showed it to you. And it's in a different key than anything else. So look at us.
Right.
Moving on up.
Right.
That would be cool. At the end of that, I'll catch y'all later.
All right,
See you
dude.
tomorrow.
I'll,
I'll see you in like an hour.
yeah,
I guess.
I'll holler
Hour
out
and
a couple hours. I gotta once we wrap up here. I'll run John back to the house, and then I'll be over towards the venue, and I'll give you an address and all that. We can figure it out if you want to come help out. If you ain't got anything else going on. Yeah, we're just gonna go over there and start taking some gear and setting it up. I gotta get a table from Nate, and
I might be picking up.
yeah, do what you do. By all means, do what you do. You know what I mean? I don't need anybody else to follow me around. Me and Nate will be there. But yeah, dude, I'll see you in at worst a couple hours.
10-4.
Later. Is there anything else that we feel like we need to run ski through?
We didn't make it through the last two songs.
Yeah, no, we can do those real quick and then call it if you want. I'm fine with that. Because I feel good about everything we've done so far. Does it feel like on that? Right? Am I doing that low on the recording? It's up here. Okay.
From triangles to faces, leaving hemorrhage spaces, that from which we bleed. I cut myself to feel alive, and no one cares. I can't die. I cut myself to feel alive, and no one cares. I can't die. I cut myself to feel alive, and no one cares.
I can't die.